Sadashivasamarambaam Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. Today's morning subject of today's Satsang is again reincarnation, a myth or fact. I am continuing on the same lines of yesterday's subject. Reincarnation theory, science or superstition. So, here I have some quotes from different researchers and scholars and scientists. This is from Dr.Ian Stevenson, a renowned psychotherapist. Missing or malformed limbs are caused by traumatic death in past lives. Missing limbs are often carryovers from the past life amputations, where entire limb was removed. Malformed limbs are often carryovers from the wounds inflicted during past lives. I have seen in my experience, if you are wounded physically in some limb due to worst accident, very painful accident, or some part of your body has caused a deep trauma, emotional pain for you, or somebody has caused some strong emotional pain for you through some parts of your body. For example, a person who was raped develops a deep hatred for her own reproductive organs. Any physical or emotional pain created in you, please understand, this is an important thing. Any physical, emotional pain created in you because of you or because of some other outside incident, any reason it can be. But if you are not able to accept it, if you are constantly making it as a bigger and bigger and bigger by brooding over it or analyzing it or creating more anger towards it, anyway, if you are making it bigger and bigger and bigger, please understand, the smell or the flavor of it will be carried in this life, and naturally that will be carried in the next life. There are Puranas and Upanishads, Puranas, which says that if you do this kind of sins, you will go to this kind of hell. I tell you, The greatest sin is brooding over about the happenings of the life, means not accepting the reality. See, reality as perceived by you is not the real reality. So if you want to know the real reality, you need to first accept the reality perceived by you as reality. That's the first way to open that sheath. See, Annamaya Kosha means the most grass level of reality you perceive. Means most disturbed, confused, chaotic reality which you perceive as happening. Please understand, if it is reported to you through media, it is one more worst layer. If it is happening directly in front of your Annamaya Kosha, that itself is complete chaos. And if it comes to you by somebody else's chaos, chaos through chaos. Understand? Even if it happens in front of you, that is the grassest reality you perceive. Accepting that and looking into it is the first layer, first step you need to do. To experience the reality, the ultimate reality. Have patience, the tremendous patience to look into it. First, accept, then have patience to look in. Don't react. Reaction is not going to help you. Accepting and looking in, looking in, looking in with deep patience. Reality will be realized as reality only by the deep acceptance and restful awareness. Your agitated mind, the angry mind, which goes on fighting with the reality presented to you. Please understand, the reality presented to you is surely not reality, but you fighting with it is not going to make you experience the reality. But the angered, perverted, agitated mind goes on fighting with the reality presented to you. No. You are basically an enlightened superconsciousness. But with that superconsciousness, you can make a flower do what you want. You can't make a stone do what you want. Understand? There's a big difference. With that super consciousness, you can just look at a flower, it will just blossom. You can just look at a person, he will just open up. Just one small look, the person is melting. But with that same look, you cannot melt the stone. That is not possible. A crude reality cannot be handled by the agitated or unacceptable mind. First you need is acceptance of that crude reality, chaotic reality which happens in front of you. Then restful awareness. Look in, look in, look in. You will see, layer by layer, reality opens to you. But any agitation, the crude reaction to the reality presented to you, makes the wound big and you carry it for ages, lives. That is what is called hell. The ultimate sin is not looking into reality. That is the ultimate sin. That is why you carry the wounds deeply. Please understand. Yesterday I was analyzing some more videos, researches, books on past life. Please understand, I am not supporting the caste system as it is available now or as we understand now. Of course, there were some misunderstandings happened, no doubt. But I tell you, some of the few things you need to understand. First thing, this is the system with minimum flaws. If you see the other civilizations, it is not that they did not have caste system. Every civilization has caste system, but their caste system is dependent on economical strength. But our caste system was dependent on the intelligence, the intellectual strength, the teachers and the people who do R&D. They were kept as the highest ladder, so that the constant amendment is possible. Please understand. Just because few mistakes have happened, you should not abuse the whole system. We should understand where mistake happened, why mistake happened, and use all the right things from that system. There are many right things. And another one thing, we go on talking that the basic theory of the caste system is human beings are not equal. Please understand, it is not theory. It was created in a very solid, clear, practical base, based on reality, actuality. Look into it. The other day somebody was asking, Swamiji, is the sex right or wrong? I told him, I am not ready to answer. I am saying this is what is there. It is reality, actuality. Every man or woman has the emotions, feelings, experiences, engrams, expressions related to sex. What can we do about it further? Let us analyze. You can't say whether it is right or wrong. Branding is not going to solve. Judging is not going to solve. It is there. It is reality. How can you work about it? If you are interested in expressing it, sharing it with other person, there is a way of life. Science, the end training, the training for it. Then entertainment in it. Then enlightenment through it. If you are interested, no, I am not interested in living with other person, I am a guy who want to live aloof, I am that kind of person. Then again, there is a science for you, entraining. And there is a way to entertain yourself, with yourself, in the extraordinary joy of meditation. Then enlightening. For every need, we have a system. The Vedic tradition has a system. So see the actuality, then take up a system. The greatness of all the system evolved in the Vedic tradition is they are entraining, entertaining and enlightening. Understand? But the Vedic tradition is such a juicy tradition. It is entraining, entertaining and enlightening. Please understand, all our actions, our programs, our festivals, our temples, our ashrams, our communities, our centers, the whole Nithyananda Sangha should radiate these three qualities in all its actions. Entraining, entertaining and enlightening, because these three is the juice of Vedic tradition. Same way, how I answer the question related to sex, same way I can answer the question related to this. Is man equal or unequal? See, I am not interested in saying man is equal by birth or unequal by birth. No, I don't want to take a stand. See the actuality, as on now, in actuality, in reality, man is unequal. At least last 20,000 years. Before that, everybody was enlightened and intelligent. Please understand, last 20,000 years, human civilization has strived in wrong direction of creating a myth, creating a fairy tale of human beings are equal. No. Understand, look into the reality. Only if you have the patience to look into the reality presented to you, you will have the experience of the ultimate reality. Don't be agitated. As on now, in actuality, all men are not equal. Let us look into that. And how can we work with this actuality, with this reality? Then, if you are interested in creating the equality system, we have a science, work in that. If you are interested in specializing people in a unique way, we have a system, work in that. If you are interested in making people unique and making them understand we are all equal because we are all unique, then we have a system. We are all equal because we are all unique. The equality happens by realizing the uniqueness is the ultimate equality. We have a system for that. Either you can make everybody equally fool, then equality is arrived. Or you can make everybody uniquely unique, then the uniqueness is retained. There is a third step. You can make everybody unique and intelligent so that they understand we are all equal because we are all unique. Because each one of us are unique, we are equal. The equality arrived by realizing the uniqueness of all of us is the ultimate social setup. This is what I call the spiritual communism, enlightening communism. I can give any name, any thousands of names can be given. An enlightened civilization, understanding we are all equal, we don't need to fight with each other because we are unique. So wait, have patience and acceptance to look into the reality presented to you and learn to open the layer by layer. Then Annamaya Kosha will open, give way to Pranamaya Kosha. Pranamaya will give way to Manomaya. Manomaya will give way to Vijnanamaya. Vijnanamaya will give way to Anandamaya. Please understand, we have a great misunderstanding. Even the so-called modern day Hindus who are not practicing Hindus, they have a tremendous disrespect, hatred, and they feel even guilty about their great science of Kama Shastra and their great temples like Gajraho. Please understand, those theories the Kamashastra, Kamasutra, temples of Khajuraho, they are not built on the understanding sex is right. No. It is not built on any theory. It is built on actual what is. That's all. They are not saying sex is right or wrong. Because I myself know Vatsyayana, the great scientist, still his theories are irrefutable. You can't dispute his theories. Still, his research and development, his revelations are not overruled. Nobody else is able to crash his revelations. Still, his revelations stand as true because nobody is able to add something more to it. That great scientist, Vatsyayana, he is a celibate. This book is not built on the theory, sex is wrong or right. It is built on actuality. Same way, the reincarnation theory is not built on the idea human beings are equal or unequal. No, it is built on actuality. What is? By nature, we are unequal. So now, if you want to create a social setup where equality should be there, then make every individual understand their uniqueness. When they understand their uniqueness, they know they are all equal because they are unique. I know, still in my native place, Arunachala, amazing social setup. Last 2000 years, unbroken, harmonious civilization. The city, see, there are some 16 communities. Each one of them have a responsibility in the temple. All of them live in that city, keep that city alive just to fulfill the commitment in the temple. All of them know they are unique. Because even if one community does not participate, the whole temple will collapse, tumble down. One community does puja, other community plucks flowers and makes garlands and ashes. There is another one community conducts the festivals. One community to push the chariot behind, one to pull the chariot in the front. One to hold the umbrella, one to hold the light. In those days, the torch, lit torch. One to light the lamp on the top of the hill, one to maintain the road of the hill. One to maintain the crowd control in front of the deity, one to take care of be the security for the deity and jewels. Clearly organized. There is naturally inequality in the lifestyle, but all of them know they are unique and their contribution is unique and each one is needed. Each one is needed. I tell you, 2000 years before I experimented this system, I am very happy. It is successful. It is standing still today. It is standing still today. Unbroken living civilization for 2000 years. It is not a joke. As the rule was created, who should pour water, where, till today it is done as it is. So I know the experiment I have done 2000 years before is successful. I am telling you with that clarity. This reincarnation theory is not built on just the idea of human beings are equal or unequal. It is built on actuality. What is the solution for this caste problem or any other social problems created by this reincarnation theory? The solution is making everybody understand they are unique. Because they are unique, because we are all unique, we are all equal. How much I am needed to conduct morning satsang, same equal way, the person who takes care of the camera is needed. The person who takes care of the relaying is needed. Person who takes care of this throne is needed. Please understand, if any one of them do strike, morning satsang cannot happen. You can't say, no, somebody else will come and do. Even that somebody else is that same person. Understand? Then in that case, somebody else can also conduct the satsang. Please understand. So everybody is unique and needed for the whole cycle to go on. This happens only when we understand our uniqueness. It is nothing but giving the deep, secured feeling and making every individual realize their uniqueness and making them experience the truth they are needed. They are needed. I know in Indian villages, the doctors, Siddha doctors, whether somebody falls sick in the family or not, he will be given his regular share of grains from whatever grows. So he knows, even if people are not sick, he is needed. So he will not create diseases. He will not spread diseases. He is made to understand he is needed. Same way, every person is made to understand he is needed. Even if there is no war, warrior is needed. He is supported. So he will not unnecessarily create war with opposite neighbor. Understand these few truths. What is, based on that, let us build what can be or what we want. So, we reach the reality. One more thing, any ultimate society you visualize is reality for you. If you just work with the available reality with acceptance and patience, you will create that ultimate reality. That's all is the essence. Reincarnation theory is neither standing on all men are equal nor standing on all men are unequal. It is standing on what is, so that what we want can be created, can be achieved. This carrying the wounds without accepting means agitated response to the reality presented to you. That is responsible for your wounds being carried to the next life and for all agitated social setups. For both, this is responsible. Means not accepting. I tell you, any personal pain happened in you, accept, look into it, accept. I am not saying just keep quiet. I am not saying keep quiet. I am saying accept and look in. accept and look in. This is what is done. Now what can be done? What's the next step? Acceptance opens that layer. Any layer you accept, next layer opens. That layer gives way to you. Next layer opens. Accept, look in, whether it is a wound and pain happened in you physically or emotionally, or the wound or pain happened around you, socially or dharmically. Whatever it may be, look in. Accept and look in is the today's technique for opening up your past lives and heal the present. I have one more abstract from website healpastlives.com by Ellen Mogensen. She relates the past life with the disease of the body in the present life. She says, the most common birth defects are heart related. Those in their past lives who did not love themselves or others enough will contract heart defects at birth. I can accept what she is talking about. What she is talking about is true. And I can say that a strong intellectuals will have the problem with the liver also. Ellen Mogensen's research describes spine defects are second most common birth defects. Those in their past life who used their abundant energy to hurt or control others will contract spinal defects at birth. I can accept what she is talking. I vouch for it. What she is saying is true. He or she, I don't know. But whatever this person is saying is true. Parkinson's disease is a degenerative disorder of nervous system that impairs individual motor skills, speech, and also sleep, mood, etc. Ellen Mogensen, who has done a huge research in this, says idiopathic, unknown cause, idiopathic Parkinson's disease occurs due to our past life connections. Two reasons are mental supremacy. Parkinson's disease sufferers in past lives focused on their mental development to exclusion of their physical, emotional development. Right. It's true. That is why I wanted intense Hatha Yoga to be done, not just Vedanta training. I have seen the so-called Vedantis who have not physically developed themselves and who have not practiced devotion for emotional development suffer Parkinson's disease. Please understand, you need three. Hatha Yoga, Nirvanyakada, Vedanta Sampradaya, mental training, Agama, the temple celebration, the emotional development. It is time we understand this great truth. Just mental development without emotional development means the deities and temples will lead to Parkinson's. I have seen the people growing towards Parkinson's and having Parkinson's, if not Parkinson's, at least a deep depression, which is worse than a Parkinson's. Just nervous breakdown. Add only one thing. Start regular agamic worship, means more celebration, more festival. The worship based on festivities. Now it is time these great Hindu organizations realize you need tremendous celebrative lifestyle to stop 5% of your monastic members becoming Parkinson's disease patients and broken down nervous system. Their nervous system is broken down, and 5% is too much to sacrifice. What to do? At least I want our Sangha to develop the entertainment aspect of entrainment and enlightenment. Keep it alive so that your emotional development also happens. So this research, this truth is an important truth we need to understand and realize. There should not be any program in Nithyananda Sangha which is not entertaining. The entertainment aspect should be there equally as the enlightening and entraining aspect. That should be the basic law. Entraining, enlightening and entertaining. Entraining for body, enlightening for mind, entraining, entertaining for emotion. There are some examples. Some higher level yoginis ignore their body's suffering. Blowing out hips, knees and ankles in pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. Mission over body caused by mental supremacy in past lives create this disease now. It's right. Yes, they are quoting the examples of some yoginis. I quoted the example of some Swamis. The whole Indian Vedanta suffers with this one problem of not having festive, celebrative lifestyle and not having intense physical activity based Hatha Yoga. Intense physical activity. At least morning 2 hours and extraordinary, emotionally fulfilling, festive, joyful, spiritual nightlife. At least 1 hour. These two should be a compulsory. Your mental development I am taking care because every day I am sitting and talking. The morning session 5 to 8 should be body based. Then 8 to 10 the mind based. Again night at least 10 to 11 emotion based. Yeah? At least 1 hour where you meet, talk, share. Naturally each one of you will have a group of friends. You see, one will not be completely friendly with everybody. You will feel more click or connected with somebody. That is the time you spend time around them and seeing your friends. Many times your friend may not be in your department. And naturally, if anybody who is in your department will not be your friend. So this is the time you find your friend or you make your friend. Some emotional, entertaining based on enlightening. Nightlife. I tell you, any community which does not have these three will have Parkinson's disease. That is the production center for Parkinson's disease. These three should be a compulsory part in life. Morning 2 hours of intense Hatha Yoga. Intense Hatha Yoga means doing all extreme things. We are yogis. We should be able to do extreme physical achievements. And at least 1 hour, great truths for mental development. That after all I am doing. Every day it is happening. This becomes compulsory. Because I am directly involved in it, all of you are here. Then at least 1 hour in the night time, a night life where you all meet, talk, chat, or sing, or dance. Celebrate. Celebrate that you exist. Celebrate there is a beautiful community exists. Celebrate you have a great master existing around you. There are so many things to celebrate. Not only in our community, I am telling all our devotees' house also, this should be a routine. Morning, wake up before sunrise and spend time in building the body, then spend time in listening to the morning satsang so that the mind can be developed, and night before going to bed, at least the family should gather, having dinner together or chatting together, some way, entertaining. So all our people should have the entertaining night life. Entertaining means involving with, meeting, relating with people. Emotional suppression, the bottled up emotional suppression in past life, etc. Bureaucrats suppressing the revulsion over brutal acts of torture required by government creates mood symptoms of Parkinson's disease now. So understand, it's time we accept and look into the reality and reach the ultimate reality, not carrying the wound or doing agitated acts. Let you all achieve and radiate enlightenment. Let you all achieve and radiate enlightenment. Let you all achieve, live, experience, express, radiate the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.